Carbona, what? An intro to deliciousness. Hey, food fans, today we're diving into a dish so good it's practically illegal. I'm talking about carbonara, baby. This Italian masterpiece is all about simplicity and flavor. We're talking perfectly cooked pasta coated in a silky sauce, made with eggs, cheese, and crispy bacon. Buckle up because we're about to unleash your inner Italian chef. Get ready for a wild ride. This ain't your grandma's pasta night. This is next level stuff. We're talking flavor explosions in every bite. Get ready to impress your friends, family, and maybe even yourself. Let's get cooking. Gather your Carbona crew ingredients, assemble. All right, gang, before we fire up the stove, let's round up our culinary posse. Here's what we need. Spaghetti, the backbone of our operation. Go for good quality, the kind that holds its own in a sauce. You want something that can stand up to the creamy, rich sauce we're about to create. Look for spaghetti that has a rough texture. It helps the sauce cling better. Guanciale or pancetta. This ain't your average bacon, folks. This Italian cured meat is key for that authentic flavor. Guanciale is made from pork cheek and has a unique, rich taste. If you can't find it, pancetta is a great substitute. Both will give you that savory, slightly salty bite that makes carbonara so special. Eggs, the golden ticket to creamy goodness. We're talking fresh, high-quality eggs. The eggs are what give carbonara its signature creamy texture without using any cream. Make sure they're as fresh as possible, and if you can, go for organic or free-range eggs for the best flavor. Pecorino Romano cheese. This ain't your average Parmesan, folks. This sharp, salty cheese is what dreams are made of. Pecorino Romano is a hard, salty cheese made from sheep's milk. It has a stronger flavor than Parmesan, which is perfect for standing up to the other bold ingredients in our dish. Black pepper freshly ground, please. We want that peppery punch. Freshly ground black pepper has a more vibrant and complex flavor compared to pre-ground pepper. It adds a bit of heat and a lot of depth to our carbonara. Salt, a pinch for good measure. Salt enhances all the other flavors in the dish. Be careful not to overdo it, especially since the guanciale and pecorino romano are already quite salty. Got everything? Great. Now, let's get this party started. With all our ingredients assembled, we're ready to dive into the cooking process. Stay tuned as we transform these simple ingredients into a mouth-watering classic Italian dish. Let's make some magic happen in the kitchen. The pasta tango begins! First things first, we gotta cook that pasta. This ain't rocket surgery, folks. Fill a large pot with water, like really fill it up. Add a generous amount of salt. We want that water tasting like the ocean. This is key for flavorful pasta. Once the water's boiling like a raging volcano, toss in the spaghetti. Give it a good stir so it doesn't stick together. We want those noodles loosey-goosey. Now let's talk timing. We want that pasta cooked al dente. That means it should be firm to the bite, not mushy. Bacon bonanza, porky perfection time. Get ready to embark on a journey to bacon bliss. While the pasta's doing its thing, let's get that bacon sizzling. The key to a perfect dish is timing, and we want everything to come together harmoniously. Dice up that guanciale or pancetta into beautiful little flavor bombs. Each piece should be uniform to ensure even cooking and maximum flavor release. Now heat up a large skillet over medium heat. This is where the magic happens, where raw ingredients transform into culinary gold. No need to add oil here, folks. The guanciale or pancetta will render its own fat, creating a rich, flavorful base for our dish. That bacon's got enough fat to fuel a rocket ship. Seriously, the fat content is what makes it so delicious and crispy. Toss the diced meat into the hot skillet and let it work its magic. The sizzle is the sound of flavor being unlocked. We want it crispy and golden brown. This is where patience pays off. Don't rush it. Let it cook slowly to develop that perfect texture, like little pieces of edible sunshine. Each bite should be a burst of flavor and crunch. Once it's reached peak bacon perfection, remove it from the pan and set it aside. But don't forget, this isn't the end for our bacon. But keep that precious bacon fat in the pan, baby. This liquid gold is going to add an incredible depth of flavor to our dish. We're gonna need it later. That rendered fat will be the foundation for the next steps, infusing everything with that irresistible bacon essence. The creamy secret. Now for the magic touch, the creamy sauce. Crack those eggs into a bowl. Add a generous amount of grated pecorino romano cheese, and don't be shy with that black pepper. Now, whisk it all together like you're in a race against time. We want a smooth, luscious mixture. This, my friends, is where the magic happens. This egg and cheese mixture is going to transform into the silkiest, most delicious sauce you've ever tasted. But be warned, this step requires a little finesse. Uniting the family pasta meets its destiny. This is where the magic happens, where simple ingredients come together to create something extraordinary. Remember that perfectly cooked spaghetti? It's showtime, the moment we've all been waiting for. The pasta is ready to meet its destiny. Using tongs, transfer the pasta directly from the boiling water into the skillet with that glorious bacon fat. This is where the flavors start to meld together, creating a symphony of taste. Don't even think about draining it. We need all that starchy goodness to make our sauce perfect. We need some of that starchy pasta water to work its magic. It's the secret ingredient that will help bind everything together, making the sauce creamy and luscious. Now here's the crucial part. Pay close attention because this step can make or break your dish. Take the skillet off the heat. This is essential to ensure that the eggs don't scramble when they hit the hot pasta. We don't want to scramble those eggs. Instead, we want them to gently cook and create a velvety sauce. Pour the egg and cheese mixture over the hot pasta. This is where the magic truly begins. The heat from the pasta will start to cook the eggs, transforming them into a creamy sauce. Toss it all together quickly, coating every single strand in that creamy goodness. Make sure every piece of pasta is enveloped in the sauce. The heat from the pasta will cook the eggs gently, creating a silky sauce. This is the moment where all your efforts come together, resulting in a dish that's both comforting and luxurious. And there you have it. A dish that not only satisfies the taste buds, but also brings people together. Pasta truly meets its destiny when shared with loved ones. So, twirl that fork, take a bite, and savor the culmination of your culinary journey. This is more than just food. It's a celebration of flavors and family. Enjoy every moment, every bite, and every laugh. Because in the end, it's not just about the pasta. It's about the memories you create around the table. The art of plating. Because we eat with our eyes too. We're almost there, folks. Time to plate this masterpiece. Twirl a generous portion of pasta onto each plate. Now sprinkle over that crispy bacon we set aside earlier. And for the final touch, more cheese, because why not? Remember, presentation is everything. We eat with our eyes first, so make it look as good as it tastes. Carb-tastrophes averted, dodging common pitfalls. Now before you dig in, let's talk about some common carbonara crimes. Avoid these and you'll be a pasta-making rock star. Remember, we want silky sauce, not scrambled eggs. Take the pan off the heat before adding the egg mixture. Low and slow is the name of the game. High heat will turn your sauce into a curdled mess. Nobody likes mushy pasta. Aim for al dente. This is carbonara, folks. Don't be afraid to be generous with that pecorino romano. Avoid these culinary sins and you'll be on your way to carbonara nirvana. Flavor burst. Serving up that carbona-liciousness. Alright folks, the moment of truth has arrived. Grab your forks and dig into that creamy, cheesy, bacony goodness. Take a bite, close your eyes, and let the flavors transport you to a charming Italian trattoria. Pair your carbonara with a crisp white wine and good company, because good food is always better when shared. Leftovers. Ha! What are those? Let's be real, folks. Leftovers? With a dish this good? Not a chance. But hey, if by some miracle you have some left over, store it in an airtight container in the fridge. But be warned, it won't be as good the next day. So do yourself a favor and invite some friends over to help you polish it off. Trust me, your taste buds will thank you. Carbtastic conclusion. You did it! Congratulations, culinary rock stars. You've officially conquered carbonara. You've laughed, you've learned, you've probably dripped some sauce on your shirt. But most importantly, you've created a dish that's guaranteed to impress. So go ahead, pat yourself on the back. You've earned it. Now go out there and share your newfound pasta prowess with the world. And remember, when it comes to carbonara, there's no such thing as too much cheese. Stay hungry, my friends.